We are counting down until the New Hampshire primary. Candidates only have 3 days to convince voters in the Granite State before those polls close. The three big Republican candidates are in New Hampshire tonight, ending a week full of campaign stops. But they will keep working through the weekend. And of course, so will we. We want to bring you the latest from the campaign trail. We're taking you live right now to New Hampshire tonight. NBC 10's Malcolm Johnson is in Concord, where a rally for former President Donald Trump just ended. Malcolm.
Yeah, that's right, JC. Donald Trump just finished up his third event of this week. As he said, we are only 3 days away from the nation's very first primary. Trump took the stage and he addressed this crowd tonight, and he was joined on stage by a former opponent, Senator Tim Scott, who is endorsing him for president. While on stage, Trump says they'll win a historic victory Tuesday. Trump is polling just above 50% in the Granite State. He called Nikki Haley a bird brain and Ron DeSantis, Ron Sanctimonious. Supporters stood outside in the cold upwards of 7 hours to hear the president speak for over an hour and a half about shutting down the border, improving the economy, Joe Biden being a threat to democracy, and weaponizing the Department of Justice as he faces 91 criminal offenses in 4 criminal cases. Most of Trump's address centered around stopping the flow of illegal immigrants into the country and cracking down on illegal drug cartels. Locally, Trump discussed reducing energy costs in New Hampshire and addressing the state's issues with drugs, as Tim Scott laid out why he's endorsing Trump.
We need a president who will close our southern border today. We need Donald Trump.
I think your governor sucks, you know? You have... I do. I really do. I think he's terrible.
And Trump says he wants to cut down on the drug problem and crime here in the state of New Hampshire, JC. And he says he wants to add a VA hospital for the state's many veterans. Trump has another rally tomorrow night in Manchester. We'll be there live tomorrow at 6. We're reporting in Concord. I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.
Malcolm, we know you have us covered. Thank you. President Trump's rivals in the race are also making a lot of last-minute stops. Nikki Haley is in New Hampshire, stumping for support. After a day of meeting voters at the Red Arrow Diner in Manchester, she spoke at a campaign event tonight, addressing many topics, including term limits.
Don't you think it's finally time we had term limits in Washington, D.C.? Don't you think we need to have mental competency tests for anyone over the age of 75? These are people making decisions on our national security. These are people making decisions on the future of our economy. We need to know they're at the top of their game.
In the latest Suffolk University NBC 10 Boston Globe poll, Haley is trailing behind former President Trump with 35%. Now, just like Trump and Haley, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis made his final push in the Republican primary. DeSantis has been making the rounds across New Hampshire, and today he called out his competition for making appearances but not trying to debate.
This has always been a tradition that you debate in New Hampshire prior to the first in the nation primary, and that didn't happen because I'm the only one that's willing to do it. With Biden in the
Earlier today, he was in Nashua and Dover. DeSantis also made a stop at St. Anselm College in Manchester. And even Boston politicians are getting involved in the New Hampshire primary. President Biden, as we know, he has decided to opt out of appearing on the ballot. It's left local Democrats worried he may lose the vote to other primary challengers. Mayor Michelle Wu is one of the Democrats heading to New Hampshire to support him and help spur a write-in campaign that ensures Biden comes out the winner.
I've been asked to come lend support and make sure that we can talk about how, I can't speak for residents of New Hampshire, but in Boston, we can point to many, many ways in which the work of our administration and the impact on residents has been supported and strengthened by the work of this federal administration.
Mayor Wu said she plans on attending a handful of rallies in New Hampshire tomorrow. And as we get closer to that primary, stay up to date with what the candidates have to say by using our online tracker. If you scan this QR code you see right there on your screen, you go to a link, or you can even go to NBC10boston.com/candidate tracker.